Hey everyone, so as promised, I'm going to go into a little bit about what happened. It was actually a few weeks ago, but I had some individuals that were walking the neighborhood about 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe a little later, maybe it was closer to 4, but um, I leave to go to the gym about 2:33 in the morning. It works for my routine because it's important for you guys to find out what works for you, when you can fit in time for your mental, physical, and emotional health. Okay, it's not going to be the same for everybody. Okay, I have kids, I have family, I have a job, and everybody has life responsibilities that get in the way. But the important thing is that you get it in when you can. Okay, but anyways. It was actually kind of ironic because the way that I leave my neighborhood is the way that these two individuals came. And so if I would have left at normal time and gone my normal route, I would have seen these individuals, and probably my spidey senses would have gone off, because I do have some experience in identifying threats and things like that. And so maybe I would have deterred them from, committing the crimes that they committed that morning. So anyways, I actually, I got to the gym. The gym is about a 40-minute drive for me. So I left, went a different route, got to the gym. Just as I was backing into my parking spot at the gym, I got a notification on my security camera that a person had been detected. I didn't think anything of it because I always check my cameras in the morning. I've got cameras on all four corners of my house, and I've got a camera in front of my door to secure the perimeter of my home. The thing about the cameras are, though, and most security cameras are, if people are covered up, the police can't really do anything unless there's some sort of biometric detection system on your camera. If you can afford that, good for you. But most security cameras don't deter individuals that are completely covered up. They're not scared of being identified because they can't be identified. But it still helps you stay alert, and it helps you. It basically notifies you if there's activity going on, and that's the important thing. Okay, so I got the notification, turned my camera on my phone, on the app, and I was thinking maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe there's a glitch in the camera. So I turned the camera on so I could see what was going on. And sure enough, I saw this individual who was covered from head to toe and had gloves on, walking up to one of my vehicles. And that individual checked the door handle on my car. These individuals are usually looking for crimes of opportunity, right? So they're going for a quick score, okay? So anything they can get their hands on. That's why it's important for everybody, for you guys not to leave anything out in the open, okay? Any GPSs, any types of money, anything of value, really, you need to take it inside or cover it up, okay? And so as soon as I saw that, I put my vehicle in sports mode, and I'm not even kidding, I drove all the way back to my house going 90 miles an hour, because now, keep in mind, I have three, all my girls are sleeping, okay, my wife and my two girls. Drove 90 miles down the highway to get home, and while I was on the phone with 911 dispatch, letting them know that there were people walking the neighborhood checking door handles, okay? After that, I called my neighbor, who is a contractor, who has all of his stuff out in his front yard, and he's also got Harleys. I called him, I said, Mike, check your shit, because they're walking around checking doorknobs, checking door handles, okay? It's important for you guys to have good communication with your neighbors, okay? A neighborhood watch is a very good thing to have, okay? And I live in a cul-de-sac, so these individuals were definitely out of place, okay? No one comes in the cul-de-sac unless they're turning around or unless they live there. So I got home. I left my car parked on the side of the road just in case I had to flee real quick or chase anybody down. I ran inside, disarmed my alarm system. I got my gun, and I sat on the couch watching TV until the sun came up, okay? which was about another hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh, something I forgot to mention. So when I finally got home, there were 4 patrol cars patrolling the neighborhood and the apartment complexes around where I lived. I was able to stop with one of them. I talked to him and showed them the video that I had, and they recorded the video that I had. I let them know that if they needed anything, my phone's always on. But little did I know, while I was driving home, there was a second individual a few minutes later that also came around and checked. I was checking doorknobs, okay? And this individual checked my car door as well. And he was also, I say he, could have been a she. I'm going off of the profile that I saw and the characteristics of what these individuals were displaying, okay? Their stature, their body type, the way they walked. But like I said, they could have been male, female, you know, they were all covered up, okay? But there was another individual that, a larger individual, which you guys will see in the video. I'm going to post the 2 videos. They're quick, short security videos, but you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? And the next morning, after everything settled down, I told my wife about it. She checked the cams. I went around to all of my neighbors, letting them know what happened, so that way they could be in the know and they could make sure their vehicles were secured, their homes were secured. But I did notice that most of them had Ring doorbells, okay? And then I went on the neighborhood app, I think it's called Nextdoor, and I posted about it. And little did I know, this sort of thing, this sort of stuff is going on around the U.S. really, but also around our neighborhoods, okay? It's almost like a fad, okay? These people get together, they're organized, they figure out where they're gonna go, and it's going on everywhere. And so the next night to the next morning, I stayed awake. I packed my stuff. I had my guns ready, and I watched my cameras from about 3 in the morning to 7 o'clock that morning, just to make sure that nobody came back, okay? But anyways, hey, that's why it's important to not get complacent, okay? It's easy to get complacent, okay? Because, you know, we think that we're safe. We think that we're living in a society where people don't want to hurt or take advantage of people, but this isn't true, peeps, all right? There are, and it's even worse now, there are people out there that want to take advantage of other people because they think they're weak, they think that they can't defend themselves. But that's why it's important to not be a victim, okay? To be respectful, to have manners. But if you're ever in a situation where you need to protect yourself or your family, or flee, okay, you need to have a plan, okay? You need to have a way of protection, because don't be a victim. How bad would you guys feel if something happened to you or your family or one of your loved ones, and you were in a position to be able to protect yourself and your family, you know, whether it be teaching yourself a skill, teaching yourself how to shoot, teaching yourself how to use a blade, teaching yourself self-defense, okay? All these things are at your disposal. Don't be weak, be strong, okay? And as always, if you guys need anything or have any issues, I'm here, okay? So do me a favor, please like my videos, share my content, subscribe, okay? And don't be a victim. Focus on your physical strength, your mental and emotional strength, okay? And as always, I love you guys. Have a great day. I'm at work. I have to go in here and push through for a few hours, and then I'm gonna go home and spend time with my family, okay? All right, God bless.